I'm like Barney. I get one bullet.
Welcome back to Southern Extreme TV. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It is the tail end of summer. It is August, so it is still brutally hot, and my lens might be a little foggy for you. I can't really tell because it is humid. But me and Guffey have got a coyote hunting trip scheduled for not this coming weekend, but next weekend. We got an all-nighter up with some of our good buddies that we met last year, so we're super excited about that. But leading into that, we're going to go hunt a couple farms tonight just to kind of get everything oiled back up, do some stretches, get Guffey back up on his feet walking around, because we've took the summer off. We don't hunt a whole lot in the summer. We're not huge on hunting pups until they get up a little bit older around this August, September time frame for us here in North Carolina. The places we're going to, the landowners have been hearing them and seeing them on trail camera, so I feel good about it. I think we've got a real good chance of actually putting a bullet in a coyote tonight, so we're going to have a fun time nonetheless. But I'm super excited that we're back filming, hanging out. We took some time off. We've been spending some family time, going to the beach, doing some fishing, doing a little bit of everything. So really cool that we've been doing that, and I'm really thankful that you guys are hanging out with me again on my channel. If you are new to Southern Extreme TV, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow this thing to 100,000 subs. We will be coyote hunting pretty much from now all the way until probably the end of March of 2024. And hopefully we've got some big trips planned this year. We talked about making some more trips on the 2023-2024 season. So hopefully that works out for us and we can make that happen. So with that, let's load up. We're going to head over to Guffey's house. I've already shot my Rock River Arms 243. Don't know if you guys can see right here, but this right here is what I'm using. This year you're going to be seeing a little bit more Pulsar equipment. If you guys are in the market for thermal imaging stuff, then head on over to apexpredator.com, shop Apex Predator. Those guys over there are top notch. They can sell you some quality, high-end thermal imaging, night vision, predator hunting gear, and they're super nice, they're super helpful, and they can pretty much fit whatever you're looking for budget-wise, which is really, really cool. So we're running the Pulsar, got the 243, Guffey's running the 6.5 Creedmoor. He also has a Pulsar on top of his going into this season. He has the XP, I have the XG LRF, so really excited that we've got a laser rangefinder, which is what the LRF stands for, going into this year, especially traveling. So that's a very big deal. I feel like I'm long-winded right here, but I hadn't seen you guys in a while, so I want to catch back up. But let's go have some fun. Let's sling some lead, and let's start this season off right, guys. It's going to be fun. All right. I just 100% stepped in a dog turd.
In the driveway?
Oh, yeah. That little pile that was laying right there?
Yeah, my dog's pooped on the driveway, not in the grass.
Stepped in a dog turd, but it's all right because I'm in Guffey's truck.
Yeah, I can't wait to look at the bugs, dude.
Guffey, how you feel about coyote hunting in August?
I'm not real sure about it. But we're going. Me and you were both on a diet, did you tell me?
I didn't tell him we was on a diet. We're down 20 pounds between the two of us added together. That sounds a lot better when you put it that way. Exactly. Me and Guffey's down 20 pounds. We're splitting it 10 and 10. Guys.
Both still fat, too.
Well, we are loaded up. We got the Fox Pros, the Rock Rivers. We got everything ready to rock and roll. So we're gonna go and see if we can get on some dogs. We had one of the landowners actually sent us a text and said that a pack fired up where he's been hearing them at. So good chance that we got a den located. We should be able to get in pretty dang tight to them, and hopefully they're wanting to do it and they're wanting to come a little aggressive. So we'll see if we can get her done.
Can you see anything of that?
You're on that side of the window. We just pulled up to the farm. This guy has a cornfield that has been absolutely getting demolished by coyotes. Not deer, coyotes. And
something running up the road.
Probably chasing that car. But we just pulled in here. We started out our season last year at this same spot, and me being dumb, I forgot to load my gun. We called in 2, and Guffey took a shot at one and missed, and then one come back in a long ways away, and I shot and missed it. So it was terrible footage. Didn't make an episode, but we're back here tonight. We're gonna get out, and Guffey's using the pulsar scanner right now to scan this field, and
hey, give me one of these.
He's trying to see if we can see something. So
there was something 100% run up there.
I'm gonna jump up here and see if we get one killed. All right, guys. Hopefully y'all can hear me on here. We just got set up. We're gonna start out nice and slow. We're gonna play a mouse tantrum just to start with, and see if we can maybe get something that's possibly already out in this cornfield to kind of poke its head up and take a look at what's going on. So we'll get it started. Hopefully we got something coming in before long. Pups are on the side of that mountain. We've got a big group. The closest group is right over there to our left. Sounds like kind of on the edge of that corn. And we got another group of smaller pups. It sounds like up on this mountaintop. We got a phenomenal wind for this. Alrighty guys, we made a move on these dogs. They stopped answering us back. We're in between 2 cornfields. We got a gap. These coyotes were in the other cornfield, so we're gonna howl at them, let them know that we gained ground, see if we can get lucky. Three. Oh. Three. Go up walk in a circle and go to your 10 o'clock. Well, we finally got 2 coyotes to come in, and didn't connect. A little bit of growing pains early in the season, and this is the really not even a full year worth of us doing a countdown system. A lot of times, if you've watched us in the past, we've been running ATN scopes, and some of the older ATNs, they zoom a lot slower, and having the ability to get 2 coyotes to stop moving at the exact same time in a position to where we can take a shot and zoom a scope in, it just took a little bit too much time. So we always hunted on the realm of if you're on the dog on the left or if you're on the dog on the right, if he stops and presents you with a shot, then you take that shot. Now, using Pulsar and trying to get used to that, we have the picture-in-picture, and the target acquisition on those scopes are just a little bit faster because you have that PIP, and as soon as that dog stops, you can be dead on him, and you just have a lot easier of a chance of doubling if you do that. Right there was kind of a situation where it was like the worst thing that could happen. We had one dog come through and we couldn't get on him, couldn't get him to stop. Went on into the woods. Second dog came out. Then the first dog came back into the field, and they were super calm. They were just kind of looking around. You could tell that they really did not care a whole lot about the call itself. They were more concerned, in my opinion, and what me and Guffey were talking about. We think that these may have been the breeding male and female to the pack of young dogs that we heard up on that mountaintop. And I believe that they were more concerned about trying to get in between us and their pups and just trying to establish that border. They wasn't really concerned about coming in wanting to fight or check things out. They're just wanting to kind of come in and establish that boundary. But they were super calm. We had one dog come up, and I mean, we had a beautiful look at him. I mean, we sat there for, I don't even know how long it was, probably 15 seconds, 20 seconds. That dog stood there, rotated through 2 or 3 different sounds on the Fox Pro, and Guffey could see both dogs clear as day, and I could only see the dog on the right. Hindsight, we probably should have, in that situation, swapped dogs and let Guffey shoot the dog that was on the left that I could not see, and let me shoot the dog that was on the right that I could see. But that is not what happened. It was a decision probably that I made that was wrong, but with the information I had at hand, we had a perfect wind. The dogs were calm. They wasn't running around like crazy, and we had them in the middle of the field. I wanted to wait until we could get both dogs out into the open and take good shots on the dogs that were on our side of the stand. And unfortunately, right during that period is when they turned around, did a 180, and started just hauling butt out of Dodge. At which point, we made the decision to start wolfing, trying to get him to stop. My dog stopped on the left just before it got back into the corn. Guffey stopped just right on the edge of the woods, kind of going the opposite direction. I started counting down to 3, and Guffey let one rip, which is not a big deal. It was definitely quick on the trigger because we're supposed to go 3, 2, shoot. Guffey shot on 3, so, but again, he rushed the shot a little bit, which we all do. Like I said, we got some growing pains through this. We believe that Guffey missed. We replayed the footage. I couldn't really tell a whole lot on my scope as to where he hit or what exactly happened, but the dog took off running through the woods, so we're assuming a clean miss. So with that being said, dogs are active, they're moving around, they're vocal, which is a good thing. We're headed over to another super good spot. This place has a lot of coyotes. We've killed several coyotes here in the past. This landowner actually heard these coyotes earlier tonight, right when it got dark. So it should be a very similar situation, probably going to be a den, very similar to where we just came from there. We just got to hope that we can get just close enough to them that they don't bust us, but we get into their bubble and either make them mad enough to come in, or they come in just enough to kind of establish that boundary of trying to keep us out of their space. So they're moving. Let's go see if we can shoot a dog, guys. I'm super excited. Spot number 2 coming up. Alrighty, pulling into spot number 2. Let's go see if we can get it done. Alrighty, guys, spot number 2. We've killed coyotes here in the past. This is definitely the earliest that we've ever hunted here, so landowner heard them early First coyote of the fall 2023 and 2024 season. Fox Pro X-Wave. Got the blue beam shining. Hopefully down here where this coyote is at. Replayed the footage and I found a tree down there where I think the coyote's laying, and I can turn this little blue beam on and it should put me somewhat in line with where that coyote is. But then I've also got my handheld thermal scanner. That's a pretty dang slick little trick right there. So let's go down here and see if we can find a dog. Got us a dog right here. I don't know if y'all can see this. Look how freaking cool. Hopefully y'all can see. Y'all see this blue laser. Couldn't see the coyote in my in the scope, but I knew kind of where it was at. Blue laser, not too far, but it's able to give me something to pinpoint to all the way back up at my rifle, which is super nice. And you know, yeah, show y'all here, laser, all the way down. Dog, dead dog, young dog, young dog. Don't know how old this dog is. Young female, real young female. It's a good dog to take off his property. This guy deer hunts and turkey hunts like crazy. So I know he's gonna be super excited that that we got this coyote off his property for him. And good thing is they're lean this time of year, so it's gonna be pretty easy to drag out, especially with the old yote rope. So get the old yote rope strung out, and we'll get this coyote drug out of here. All right, got my female here. Guffey went and drug male.
Oh yeah.
Big headed male, son.
Do we need to score him, or
I don't know.
are we getting slack for scoring?
We got slack for scoring them North Carolina style.
You just can't even have fun anymore.
No fun no more.
Snowflake.
This dog right here came in on the other side of a gate right over here, and it was actually on Guffey's side.
But since I've, after my performance earlier, my privileges were taken away. I'm like Barney. I get one bullet and I whip.
You got one. But this dude come in, did it just absolutely perfect, and then she actually snuck in behind us. We were facing right here. You can see I've got the Rock River 243 and he's got the 6.5 Creedmoor set up. We were facing that way because that's where the bulk of the coyotes were howling. We had one that was howling off down here. You can see my path in the dew going down to where that dog was at. And this dog actually came from over here and was running across this bottom, and I got on her about right there, and that's where the old 243 laid claim to its second victim tonight. So we're gonna get these dogs loaded up back in the truck, and we're done for the night, Bubba.
I'm ready to go to bed. Good job, buddy.
Let's go, man.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Did you figure it out now?
I've been on vacation for a while.
Are you recording now?
I got you, dog.
We're trying to give Guffey a rundown on the camera because we've been out of it for a little bit. He was asking me if it was recording or not, but I tell you, coming out in August, it's hot, snakes are out, mosquitoes are out, we're fluffy, and we were able to call in 4 coyotes tonight. And I'm not going to say that we should have had 3, but we should have had 3.
Did somebody say 3?
Yeah.
Is that what we shoot on?
That's what we yeah. There's a lot of 3s being thrown around here tonight.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, man, coming out rusty as can be. Last time we hunted was back in March. I think that was when we filmed the last episode of the last season. So coming out, taking April, May, June, July off, almost half a year. To come back out here and call in 4 coyotes, have really no idea what they're wanting to hear, where they're at, and put a game plan together and ultimately walk away with 2 coyotes, that's a very big deal. Obviously, we would like to have had more. That first set was absolutely crazy with them running around everywhere and just doing stupid stuff. But it is what it is. It's not going to be the last time that something like that happens this season. If you are not shooting and missing coyotes, you are not calling in a lot of coyotes. Now, I hate to be like that, but that's just the case. If you hunt coyotes and you are successful at calling them in, you're going to miss them at some point in time. So. But what a cool little hunt. We got a young female here. And we get to prop up on the tailgate for some photos. And then we've got a really big male that is eating really well.
I'm so bummed that we can't age them anymore. Because that would have been a good one to age.
They would have been.
They were furry.
A good. There'll be some people in the comments that knows how we score them here where we're from. But
tell us if that's appropriate or not in the comments, would you?
Yeah, and I guess the only people that would know that, you got to go back and watch some of the last season's episodes to see how we score male coyotes. Yeah. Not an official score. It's just more of like
that's probably 120, 125.
That would be a 120 class coyote is how we would score him. Yeah. But you guys have to go back and watch that and see how we do it. But man, what an awesome hunt! It is super cool to come out and start season. I don't even know what season it is, but episode 1 of this new season with you guys and have a lot of coyote action, slinging some lead, having a good time. We have a lot more to do this season. This is just the tip of the iceberg, I hope. We've got big trips planned. And as of right now, I plan to bring you guys along with us on every one of those trips. So thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks for the companies that send us out some of this gear. A lot of this gear is financed on our own, but some of the gear is kindly enough sent out to us. If you guys are in the market for predator hunting equipment, go check out shopapexpredator.com. Night vision, thermal imaging, Fat Boy tripods, a whole list of predator hunting and nighttime hunting stuff, and they'll be sure to help you guys out and get there. So if you're new to Southern Extreme TV, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow this thing to 100,000 subs. Every year we get a little bit closer and we keep growing this family and this community. So let's keep growing it. Thanks for hanging out. Let's have an awesome season. I'll see y'all on the next episode.